Oh boy. Well, hello, Crime Squad. Welcome back to my channel. Now, before we dive into today's case, I don't want you to forget to like, comment, and subscribe because we have some wild updates today, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. All right. Here's a fact for you. Ballerinas, they're known for their grace, but in this case, we've got one who took a sharp turn, pun intended, into something far more dangerous. Today we're diving into the infamous Ashley Benefield case. Once a ballerina, now she's facing up to 30 years behind bars after being convicted of manslaughter. So you might be asking, what went wrong? What went down? So let's just get into it. So picture this. Ashley Benefield, a ballerina who's not just dancing with pointe shoes, but this time with legal consequences. She's about to learn her fate after being found guilty of manslaughter in the death of her estranged husband. Now, her husband was Doug Benefield. So her sentencing is coming up, actually. It's October 22nd, 2024. And the whole case is giving Black Swan meets courtroom drama. Now, for those of you who don't know, this story actually started back in 2020 when Ashley, amid of a heated separation with Doug, she shot her husband inside their Lakewood Ranch home. The couple had met in 2016, I think, at a political rally, a political event, and then after about 13 days later, boom, they were married. So talk about a whirlwind romance. But instead of a happily ever after, this story actually takes a pretty dark twist, pun intended again. So now Ashley didn't exactly get the job she was aiming for in the Donald Trump campaign. So she and Doug started a ballet company together. But it wasn't all plies and pirouettes. The company faced some drama of its own, with dancers accusing Ashley of mismanagement and firings happening left and right. It just seemed like her personal life was also following suit, with tensions that were rising between she and her husband. But at the trial, the defense claimed that Ashley had been enduring years and years of emotional abuse. I mean, they said that Doug was actually yelling at her, and he would break things and just really made her feel unsafe. But the prosecution, they had a different story. They said that Ashley was desperate to kind of be a single mother with sole custody of their daughter. And then after 6 long hours of deliberations, the jury couldn't quite decide if it was murder, but they landed on manslaughter, convicting her of causing Doug's death or unaliving without premeditation. But here's the thing. After initially being deadlocked, the jury pulled an all-nighter, well, almost, and they came back with a verdict. It just shows, kind of goes to show that deliberating the fate of a former ballerina turned defendant is not your average decision. I mean, it was tough. But now just keep watching until later in the video, because we're going to talk about what Doug Benefield's family has to say about this upcoming sentencing. And trust me, they've got some strong opinions. Now, Ashley's facing anywhere from 11 to 30 years in prison. And while that might not seem like a long time, because it's not a life sentence, she originally was facing 30 years is still no small number. But Doug's family, they're expected to attend the sentencing, and his cousin Tommy Benefield has already made it clear justice may be slow, hey, but it's coming. And he's even said they don't mind the 30-year max sentence, but they're also preparing to speak on Doug's behalf. And it's bound to be an emotional day in court, I would think. It's one of those things to hear about these cases, but it's another thing to kind of think about real lives impacted. And that would be Doug's daughter, Eva Benefield. She's been pretty vocal on social media, especially on TikTok, where she actually shared her journey through this trial and her loss. And it's just heartbreaking to even think about the aftermath for their family, no matter which side of the fence you're on with this. And hey, while the trial might be over or close to an end for the whole family, Ashley Benfield's story, it just isn't. Her legal team is pushing for a new trial. They're claiming that misconduct happened during the first one. So who knows? This case might not be done just yet. So that's it for today, Crime Squad. If you found this case as fascinating as I did, and I continue to, we've got to have you check out some of the other shocking videos here on this channel. And please don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment about your thoughts on the sentencing, and of course, subscribe so you just don't miss any of the twists and turns in this next big case. So until next time, I want you to stay safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. As always, Crime Squad, it is a joy and a privilege to bring you this Crime Squad coffee. That's it for today, but please drop down in the comments to connect with our Crime Squad community. And for anyone new here, please subscribe to the channel, give us a happy thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.